What's up, guys? It's your boy Elvy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can get the iconics for free. Now, before you guys say this video is clickbait, what I mean by free is you don't have to spend any real-life money. As you guys know, for you to be able to get these iconics, you have to open a lot of time capsules, and time capsules cost stabilizers, and stabilizers cost real money. I'm going to show you guys a way that you guys can generate in-game cash. As you guys can see, I have 2.3 billion, and I also have all of the iconics. Now, the way that I'm going to be showing you guys works, it's not an exploit, it's not something that's going to get patched, it's not something that going to go away. This is a method that's going to work for months and months. It's not going anywhere. So even if you watch this video months later, you should be able to still do it. Now, there's several things you can do at the same time so you can generate cash. Now, if you go look at the broker, because this is the idea, we're going to look at how to make DC cash, and you guys can buy it straight from the broker. You don't even have to talk to anybody. Everything is broker based. Okay, you don't have to risk getting scammed, nothing like that. I do sell these iconics, but if maybe you don't want to buy it from me, maybe you don't want to buy it from someone else, maybe you just want to buy it from the broker, I'm going to show you guys how you guys can do that. As you guys can see, all you got to do is look up iconic in the broker, you're going to see the Bat Swarms going for 500 mil, the Lasso 560, and the Sunstone 600 mil, since obviously that's the newest one. Now, I'm going to show you guys how you guys can generate enough cash to get these. Now, there's a few things you guys can do, and it's all, again, the broker. So, as you guys can see, if you guys didn't know, now there's 6 OP items in the game. What are OP items? OP items are pieces of gear that have extreme amounts of stats. As you guys can see, like my OP chest has, for example, 68,000 might, while my legs only have 48,000 might. So these OP pieces have insane stats, and they also have a lot of feats tied to them. So a lot of people want to level those up. Now, in wanting to level those up, they need certain things. What do you need? Well, you need to have the collection. The collection that I will show in this video gives you a catalyst, and that catalyst is one of the catalysts that you need, and you acquire it by completing the collection. Another thing that you need is you need another catalyst, which is the Rage Plasma for the newest content. The Rage Plasma, you acquire it by running the raids or by purchasing from the vendor, which I'll show you in a second. And then you have the XPs. You can get the XPs from the vendor, which I'll show you. You can also get the XPs from doing the open world mission, from the alerts, and from the raids. So if you go ahead and let's say you wanted to put this in the broker after you farmed them, let's see how much they're going for. You got Rage Plasma going for 2.8 mil, and then you got the XPs going for, now there's 2 versions. Again, there's drained, and then there's another version. You want to make sure that you're looking at the one that's called Rage Battery, not the drain one, the one that has 1,000 XP. So Rage Battery 3.2, then it goes up to 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, and it keeps going up. And these prices vary, goes down, up and down, up and down. And then you also have the stabilizing blue lanterns. These go from 600k to 1 mil. They vary as well. You get this stabilizing blue. I didn't really cover this. This one is for the head augments, which is crucial. I'm going to be making a short video on it. If you guys didn't know, these head augments give you insane stats. A lot of people are sleeping on them. They give you 1 additional gear choice, 3% stats on each one of them. They also give you 20% reduced damage. They give you 5% additional damage for yourself, that you can do more damage. It has a 50% chance of giving you a 30% might boost. And then it also if you get hit by the beam, it increases your damage by 30%. So a lot of people are sleeping on these head augments. Make sure you guys are leveling them up. But this is not the topic of the video. The topic is on how you guys can generate cash. So you guys can sell these, and other people are going to buy them. And you need them to be able to level up these head augments. So you got the XPs, the catalysts that you get from the raids, and then you got these catalysts, which you also get from the raids, the alerts, and also the open world. Now, what I was talking about with the vendor is you guys can go to Catwoman in the House of Legends, and she shows you the last 3 episodes, and you scroll past. You could buy Rage Plasmas and Rage Batteries out of her, and the reason why this is discounted, if you guys did not know, is because I completed the chest and the boots. And when you complete the chest and the boots and you max it out, you get a feat, and that feat discounts all of this stuff. Same thing applies for the last episode. You can buy the black bios and power batteries, and it's the same thing. It's the same story. Same thing with the collection. It's all the same. You complete a collection, you get these Unliving Essence, you get the black bios from the raid, you get the power battery XPs from running the open world, the content, whatever. So it's the same thing. You can farm the last episode, which is, like I said, power battery and black bio. The episode before that is the antimatter accordion. That's for the back and the hands. So the back and the hands OP items is these 2. The waist and the head is these 2. And then you have the newest one, which is the Rage Plasma, Rage Battery, which is currently going for the most amount of money, which is the boots and the chest. Now, I do sell all of these things because I farm them myself, and I make a lot of DC cash this way. So if anybody wants to buy it, you guys can contact me. If you guys want to farm it, you guys can farm it yourself and make tons of cash. And that's pretty much how you can generate a lot of cash. You farm it, and then you put it in the broker, and then you wake up the next day, and you go to your mailbox, and all you see is a bunch of items sold, items sold. Look, 3 stabilizing blue lanterns. This was just now. Sold. Hope crystal. Sold collection. So you just farm the collections and a catalyst, and then you sell. I did forget, like, hope crystals is a really good farm. You get the hope crystals from running the new raids. If you run the new raids, I think you get 26 per run. What you can do is, a lot of people go into the broker and buy this collection. I have a video as a short that has almost 20,000 views of this catalyst, and a lot of people have been watching it, and the prices are really high. The plush Mogoberry toy, that specific collection actually goes for a lot of money in the broker. So I'll show you guys. What I'm talking about. So plush Mogoberry toy, you see 3 mil, then it jumps to 10 mil. And these are all things that have been just posted. That's why it says 14 days ago. These are fresh stuff. You can see that a lot of people are buying them. So it goes 3 mil, 10 mil, and then all of these are 10.493. Now, so this one person is farming them. They already know the sauce. They're sitting there farming them. And this person, let's say a guy called Marcus comes into the game and he wants to max out his OP items and he has a lot of DC cash. He's a DC whale. He comes in, he needs 20 of these. You need 20 catalysts to max out your OP items. So he's going to buy 20 of these. So the person who put all of these in here, they're instantly going to make over 200 million DC cash. Yes, you heard that right. Over 200 million in just selling this collection. Now you may ask, hey, LV, how do I get that collection? How do I acquire that? Well, all you have to do is hold down your options, go to map, go to warp menu, and then you're going to go to Mournful Mogo. When you go to Mournful Mogo, all you have to do, again, you don't have to spend any money. It's completely free. All you have to do is go to this open world, and you're going to run around, and I'm going to be showing you guys a route on my shorts. So make sure you guys check out my shorts. But you're going to run around this open world, and then you're going to see these yellow little things. These are exhibits. Those are exhibits. Those are not it. You're going to run around, and you're going to see these yellow question marks. When you collect these yellow question marks, it's going to give you a collection. Here's the thing, though, about this open world, though. There's 2 different collections. This one's the good one. There's 2 different collections, though. There's one that isn't the one that you need, and then there's one that it is. So you got to be mindful of that. The collection that you need is called Mogoberry Madness for this one. So it's called Mogoberry Madness. And here's another one. All you got to do is go to it, press circle. So that's what this is what I was talking about. This one is not it. The one that's called Memories of the Lost, that is not the one that you need. So if you get that one, that's not really worth much. I don't know what their exact prices are on it, but that's not worth much. See, this guy's already farming them. Or maybe he just saw it coincidentally. He just stole that. Another thing you could do, a little trick I'll tell you guys can jump phases. If you jump phases, you got to think about it logically. Let's say you're in a phase. If you jump phases wherever you got the collection, you can get 2. So like, I'll show you guys what I mean. Let me see if I can find another one here. When you find one, if you jump to the next phase, you can then get another one. It's a little trick to be able to get like multiple essentially. The only thing is, you have to have a good route. You have to have a good route, which I'll be posting in my shorts, that you go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And the best way to do it is to jump phases, because they do take a little bit of time to respawn. So that's why it's easier to farm if you're jumping phases. Now, I did want to take a quick moment to give you guys some more secret sauce. One of the things that you can do if you want to have some help in collecting these collections, there's 2 things. You guys can get the Batman ally, which again, he can be an investment if you don't already have him. He reveals investigations, briefings, and collection nodes on your minimap. It increases their collection speed by 100%. So you can equip him and you will know where all the collections are in the open world. And also you can equip Professor Zoom, which I have on my other character, but Professor Zoom increases movement speed. So when you use Professor Zoom, I'll show a clip of it of me running with him. You're faster, so you have faster super speed. So now you can see on my minimap, you guys can see it shows me where the ones are at. All I have to do is basically, even if I don't know a route, all I gotta do is run around, look at the map, and it's gonna show me, look, there's 2 right here. There's 3 right in the spawn point. So if you guys get Batman, boom, you can easily find all of the ones. So this seems like this one's on the mountain. Come over here. I already got 3 just off the spawn point. Boom, boom, boom. So then you just continue on forward, run around, and this goes for any open world. You can use Batman, or you can use and you can use Flash. That's only if you want to make it easier for yourself, get Batman and Flash. You'll run faster, and it'll show you where it's at. Now, the other one that you can get, guys, so you guys saw the Mogoberry Madness. There's another one called the Red Lantern, Wanted Red Lantern. That one is for the OP chest and the OP boots. Now, the same thing applies to this one. It's really straightforward. You go to the open world, you complete the missions, you're going to get XPs, you sell the XPs in the broker, and you get DC cash. Now, the other one, the other thing you could do is collect the collections. Now, the collections are, again, all over the open world. And I will be posting a route for it. You go around. This one's an easy one. You come over here, collect the collection. Skylix, Wanted Red Lantern, boom. Now I have 2 of them. All I gotta do is now swap phases. When I swap the phase, it's gonna put me in another phase. So the same collection is gonna be there. And it's really easy to farm them. You swap phases, you do it again, and you just repeatedly do this over and over, and you'd be surprised. And there may be times where you may phase and someone already took it, or maybe it hasn't spawned in yet. That's why you want to have a route. The route, what I mean by route is, like 3 or 4 collection spots, so that way you can go from one to the next to the next. But that's the gist of it. And then once you collect a lot of these collections, you want the Wanted Red Lantern and you want Mogoberry. Once you collect a lot of these collections and a lot of these XPs and catalysts, all you do is go to the broker and put them in the broker. You go back to the House of Legends, you put it in the broker, and you let the DC cash make itself. You can farm for an hour or 2, put it in the broker, go about your day, and then wake up the next day and you're gonna have more DC cash. That's it. It really is that simple. No exploit, no scamming, no complication. You're gonna have more DC cash. Now, again, these methods, this stuff that I'm showing you guys, it's all better to do when the content is fresh. So like right now is the best time, since the episode just came out. Like literally like what, a week, like 10 days ago, it came out on the 27th. So if you jump on it right now, you're gonna make plenty of cash. If you guys wait on it, you still make cash, but you may make less. So make sure you guys jump on it right now. I hope to see you guys all making DC cash, and let me know if this works out for you guys. It worked out for my league mate. Shout out to my boy Shura. He's on right now. He bought 2 iconics, 2 of the Sunstone iconics for his characters by doing this method. And a lot of my league mates do this, and they don't spend any real money. So work smarter, not harder, guys. Peace out.